Oh, I see. Yeah. So I mean, we need like light from the church.
Shame he doesn't have a digital readout.
Hold on. But that one is wave 1. It's dead on 1.4. And I've done to 0. It hovers. Whoa, 6. I got 6. Whoa.
Got a hotspot. Normally it's the opposite.
What the hell? I'm not hovering.
So, interesting. So who's here then? Oh, we can read it.
Yeah. It's barely legible, Dad.
You can't even say.
No. It's barely legible. Fellow spirits. Oh God, I'm going to fell over. Fellow spirits. I want to talk to you.
That might be a bit noisy.
Maybe it's the noisy because of the cars.
Yeah, well, it's a bit early to be doing this, to be fair. Normally you'd have to wait till it's a bit more quiet because you haven't banked all the interference and everything else.
Yeah. Fair enough. Those child graves. Those child graves. I think they're child graves.
They're just probably really old, darling.
I haven't even seen it for 200 years, so I guess so. Oh, look at those headstones over there.
You want to?
52 point.
That's not that going to be 50. That's like
51.
How is it that?
It was really hot for some reason.
Never hold that. Is there a switch in here?
No. I think it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's better. That's more like it.
That's just out of 1. I've heard like 1 sound.
Yeah. So
Nothing's peaked here. Wait, what's over there?
Is it, yeah?
Is that massive?
You lead the way.
It's a massive tube. See, I thought. You like this one? In memory of Sarah. It's at 1. What is on top of the tube? Hold on, I've got an idea. No. I think it's that angle of the light that's the problem, wouldn't.
What I'll do is I'll do it to Fahrenheit.
It's between 1. It keeps hovering between 1, so I'm not sure. Hold up. Wait, Dad! It's over here. It's more brighter. Ooh, that one seems to be a bit more legible. You turn on the torch. Still stuck at 1.
Richard West, is that?
West. Nothing's happening. We're trying.
That's weird, wasn't it? Something's messing around with the thermometer. So that's a bit spooky in of itself.
I guess.
It's certainly not 51 centigrade.
No.
Did you know Celsius is an empirical measurement of temperature? Fahrenheit is a measurement of comfort.
Eh?
Yep. That's why, because of how inclement our weather is here, we tend to only use centigrade when it's cold and Fahrenheit when it's hot.
Fair enough.
Your core temperature is normally around 32 degrees, so the hottest part inside your body is 32 degrees. If it went over 40, your internal organs would liquefy.
Oh?
Yep.
Who's this? John Kite.
John Kite. Right, there you go. Right. Hello, John Kite. Are you with us today?
If you're with us, touch this device.
You were 40 years old when you died. Did you lead a good and happy life? Is there anyone you would like us to try and talk to for you? If you do want to communicate with us, touch this device which Toby's holding to let us know.
This one. Why is it stuck at 51? That is actually weird.
Yeah. And Celsius, which is very warm, and it's not.
What's the
Because like, if we did it on Fahrenheit, so all you do is you take this off, and it's got little switches in here.
Yeah.
Turn that over to Fahrenheit.
Why is it stuck at 51 Celsius?
That's stuck at 125, which would be...
50 Celsius.
We're talking Spain kind of hot. So maybe it's got a bit of a glitch. So let's take it out, let it reset itself. Put it back to Celsius.
This is actually spooky.
Yeah, very odd.
It's what the fuck?
Yeah,
What?
that's very strange.
That is. Wait, point to the sky. Point it to the sky. Point it to the sky. 44.
Yeah, what about the wall there?
It's not broken.
No, something's definitely messing around with it.
Like
Mmm,
this.
spoopy.
This is the weirdest experience of my life.
No, still sitting around that.
Still 50 to 49.
49.
50.
Why would there be so much? Normally it's a case of if there's anything going on, it will draw energy from the environment around you, which normally creates a cold spot.
Yeah.
That's the idea, that it's trying to manifest itself
Yeah.
always trying to communicate in one way or another, and
What if we could just be sabotaging that to communicate with us?
Yeah, well, that's what it seems like. I mean, we've been walking around here this whole time. You'd think something like a piece of metal
Where?
would be really cold. Like, why is that warm?
What?
It's quite warm, isn't it?
I mean, it's kind of cold. The foot.
Yeah, but it should be much colder than that, shouldn't it? It's
Yes.
quite warm.
Could be because of the paint absorbing heat. You never know.
John
Mary Hollingworth.
Second wife who died the
Oh,
8th
no.
of June
1770.
1770.
Aged. Ow, fucking full of them dying. Aged.
Alpha John.
Who died
On February something 1776.
That's American independence, isn't it?
Sorry?
That's the year, I think that's... Is 1776 related to American independence?
It could be. I'm not sure. Can't remember.
I thought it is.
Not
I
very
thought,
good at dates, unfortunately.
I feel like 1776 is like a major year in like American history or something. This is weird.
Happened in 1770.
Not trying to disrespect the grave and trying not to lose my balance.
In 1770, in Maidstone.
History of medicine.
Yeah, local histories of Maidstone. Medieval Maidstone. Yeah.
Nothing.
During the 16th and 17th century, Maidstone grew in increasing importance. Population grew from about 2,000 in 1500 to about 2,500 in 1600, and about 3,000 in 1650. This was despite outbreaks of the plague. Like all towns, Maidstone suffered epidemics. It struck in 1563, 1575, 1595, 1604 and 1069 and 1626. The last outbreak of plague was in 1666. He died although afterwards Maidstone suffered outbreaks of smallpox. They used to manufacture wool here. Was it late 17th century? Started brewing beer.
Well,
There was the Civil War, which was 1642 to 46.
4 years.
So it would be the 18th century, which would be in the 1700s.
Yeah.
It's always backwards like that. It reached a population of 4,000. It used to be a market town. In 1739, the Medway was deepened upstream of Maidstone as far as the modern-day border between East and West Sussex. This enabled produce to be brought to the town more easily, so that's where the Medway came in. During the 18th century, the old industry of thread making declined.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the industries of paper making and brewing boomed. See, in Tovel, there's the old paper mill, which used to be have a water wheel, which powered the factory.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In the 19th century.
1791, an Act of Parliament formed a body of men with powers to pave and clean the streets of Maidstone and light them with oil lamps. So all of this happened before this chap and his wife died.
Well, the husband died in 1776, 1791 would have been.
Just before then, really, just 20 years later.
Yeah.
So he would have been here when the Medway was dredged out, so they dug it deeper so bigger ships could go backwards and forwards.
Fascinating.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why I like graveyards. It's not like ooh, I'm edgy.
Look into the past. That's the whole point.
Yeah, that's what I find fascinating about them. That light over there. There isn't really that much energy there. Aside from the thermometer being funny.
No, well, it's quite an interesting phenomenon, really.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it just seems like something's just following us around now.
Yeah, it could be.
Just messing with us.
Probably trolling. Probably trolling.
I just thought it might be a bit of fluff, or
Oh, no, it's
maybe
raining.
the heat from my hands.
Don't rain on my phone, please.
Oh, that's going to rain.
George Ansel. You already covered that guy.
Yeah, it's slug. Got this way this time, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who the hell's following us? It's down to 50. It's dropped 2 degrees Celsius. Woohoo. It dropped 2 degrees. Yeah. This is so weird. Who would want to miss on
So we got the 0.1 of the degree. It's probably going to be closer to how it actually is.
Fair enough.
Because it's clearly not freezing because the water. If it was freezing, we'd be getting snow or hail.
Yeah. And
So,
ice.
when we first started, around that side, that, I would say, is close to freezing temperatures.
Oh.
Like I said, if everywhere we're looking at the moment is around the ambient temperature of around 50, for us to suddenly have like 0.14 or 1.4, that's near freezing temperatures. So, therefore, if you want, we should probably head back round there again.
Yeah, I think, wait, we could just circle back. We could just circle around the entire church.
Yeah.
And look at graveyards while we do it. Or gravestones. We're in a graveyard.
Can you remember which ones we were at when?
Well, I remember the one of George Ansel.
Well, that was the one back there.
Yeah. Which was just passed. Not sure about anyone else there. Unfortunately. It's still in the 50s. God damn. Jesus. Now what? Is this like... I was all over there because of the cars and stuff. And like the fumes of like carbon monoxide are travelling over. That could be it.
When we first came in through that gate.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cold. Oh yeah, and Sarah, I remember Sarah, yeah. So we've circled around the entire premises and
As I said, it's quite.
yeah, where there's a night sound church. Next services of his church, Sunday, 23rd of October.
So our body check, right, let's look at my hand, 63.
Hmm.
Whereas the floor,
It's 50. Strange. He's... Wait, how long get back home like in the taxi?
sorry?
How long get home in the taxi?
About 10 minutes if that.
Alright. Because I'm not sure if I have enough money. Probably.
Oh, I'll pay for it.
Oh, you should.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I said to Mum that I would, she said she'd give me the money back as well, so
Cool.
it's all good.
That's epic. What's up there? $17.70. 49 years. William and then
The gauge meter is probably the best thing to use really, because this seems to be a bit fritzy. Something's messing with it either way.
yeah, fair enough.
That. You can use it if you want.
Sure.
We're getting a baseline of 1 milligauss,
To about 10.
which goes up to 10, yeah. But I mean, the highest we've got is about 2, which
Yeah.
is not a lot.
Not a lot, but it's enough for it to be noticeable, kind of.
As if the needle twitches, it means that there's been a fluctuation,
Yeah.
a little bit of activity.
68. Francis Jarrett. Francis Jarrett.
Is there a Frank?
Francis,
A Francis Jarrett.
yes.
Are you with us here this evening? If so, try and touch this device and let us know that you are here. Francis Jarrett was Frank? Was Francis Jarrett your master?
Oh, no, it says Frank there, look.
Yeah. When his master calls, will rise again.
Oh,
Is there anyone here with us now? If so, let us know.
chimes
We'd
in.
like to talk with you.
Oh, what a shame.
Is there anybody here with us now?
Whoa.
If you'd like to talk to us, we'd like to listen.
This one's hollowed out, so it's like more legible than the others. Stubbersfield, March the 20th, 1771, aged 55.
John and Susanna Stubbersfield. Are you with us here today?
1785.
she was really old. Well, they were both really old. Aged 72 years at that age. You know,
Oh, that would have been rare back then.
yeah, very rare. I can't imagine they would have had a traumatic life or be wanting to stay anywhere after having a good life.
Mm.
So, still sticking at 1 milligauss. So not enough to register anything, it seems.
Disappointing, kind of.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's still early.
90% of the time you're probably not going to get anything. But
Yeah,
you
probably
have
best
to
not
just
to.
keep trying.
Yeah. It's really fun though. It's really fascinating just looking at graveyards,
Well, yeah.
being in them, reading the gravestones, and attempting to communicate with the deceased. There you go, it's George Ansel again.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the slug, I see it now. Slimy bastard. I don't know if any of them is like an alcoholic beverage.
So where else did we go then? Just can't really go onto the grounds of there.
No.
Sort of think of where there's another graveyard. It's in the centre of town, so I'll tell you what. We'll go to that other little one, which is, you know where that car park is?
Yeah.
Is it Union Street, is it? I think. Not Union Street. Marcham Street, is it? I think. Can't remember now. If we go there, it's only a little small one, but maybe that will have a bit more to it.
Yeah.
It might be because this is also, they're all consecrated ground as such and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And
That's
I
right.
imagine all of these people, or the spirits of these people, have passed on long ago and are at peace. Yeah?
I don't want to stand on that grave there.
Well, it's probably just a place marker. Because sometimes, say like this, where they're probably not buried up directly underneath here, it's more a case of what their remains or their ashes are in this cemetery as such.
Oh,
Because of this probably sprawled out a bit further, and so what they would have done is relocate some of the graves.
oh yeah, fair enough.
But like,
Oh, can we? Oh, next time, can we get some notes on cemetery or something?
yeah, well, hopefully I'll be in a better position to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think that's something that I should try and do for myself, is get a driving license.
Oh yeah, definitely.